Hey everybody, welcome to my second intro video on demand curves. In part one, I explained where demand comes from, the utility function, why it's downward sloping. In this one, I'm going to talk about what makes a demand curve move. So, quick reminder, what does a demand curve do? It links market price to the quantity of a good that consumers are willing and able to purchase. But if you change anything that changes how much people are willing to buy, or how much people are able to buy, there's a good chance that can shift demand. So let's take a look at a graph. Put it up here, there's our beautiful demand curve, and our demand shifters are anything that affect the quantity except for the price. So a decrease in demand is characterized by lower quantities at every price. And that is a shift leftward in your graph. So a lower demand curve would look like this. An increase in demand, characterized by higher quantities at every price, is a shift rightward, going that way, like that. Now, the reason I say left and right instead of up and down is because later when I do supply, it'll matter more. Right now, you could say that demand is moving up if it's increasing, down, decreasing. But if you do that, you'll get confused later when you start talking about supply. If you just stick with left and right, you'll always be good to go. So one last quick plug here before we move forward to the actual shifters. If the price moves, I will shift along my current demand curve, and demand will not change, but the quantity demanded will. If the demand moves, I have to draw an entirely new curve representing an entirely new relationship between quantity and price. So let's talk about how that can happen. Common demand shifters. Number of buyers. So if a decrease in buyers, there's going to be lower demand, lower quantities at every price because there's not as many people buying the goods. Increase in buyers lead to higher demand. Another thing is income. Consumer income affects demand. If you have a normal good, then a decrease in income decreases demand. If you have an inferior good, then an increase in income decreases demand. Quick reminder on normal versus inferior goods, they're defined as this. A normal good is something where you buy more if you earn more money, which is most goods. And an inferior good is one where you buy less as you earn more money. Think like bus passes. You buy them if you're broke, and then when you get enough money, you go and buy a car. Flip both of these. Increase in income for normal goods increases demand. Decrease in income for inferior goods increases demand. Next kind of shifter. Tastes or preferences or how much you just like the good. This can change based on season, based on popularity, based on whatever, but it just is some vague measure of how much people like it. Decreased taste for a product lowers demand. Increased taste for a product raises it. Expectations. When I say expectations, I'm referring to future prices of this good. So for instance, if I have an expectation of my future prices and it decreases, then I'm expecting the good to go on sale later. In the case of this example with tacos, if I am deciding whether or not to go and buy a bunch of tacos today, and I know that tomorrow, or I find out that tomorrow they're going to be on sale, there's a good chance I'll save my money today and go and spend it tomorrow. So if my expected prices in the future fall, that'll decrease demand today as I wait to go buy during the sale. And to increase demand, you have an increase in expected future prices, which would make you want to buy now while it's cheap. And then prices of related goods. Decrease in the price of a substitute or the increase in the price of a complement will both lower demand. Increase in the price of a substitute or a decrease in the price of a complement will both raise demand. Quick note, and this is a lot of things to keep track of. I don't know if acronyms help you or not, but you can arrange it like biters, B-I-T-E-R, or you could rearrange it for tribe if you want to. Do whatever you got to do. But in any case, however you want to splice it, these are all affecting either how much our people are willing to buy or how much our people are able to buy. None of these is a change in price. A change in price shifts you along the curve. A change in one of these means you got to draw a whole new curve. Because once one of these changes, then this curve is no longer valid. This demand curve is only valid as long as all other things are equal. You change these, and that's no longer true. So, there's some more tacos to make you think happy thoughts. Let's do a couple of examples. A new apartment complex opens near a taco place. Or, prices at hamburger restaurants increase. Well, new apartment complex opening probably means there will be more potential customers. And hamburgers are somewhat substitutable for tacos because when I go out to buy my lunch, I'm going to buy one or the other, but usually not both. Those are both things that will shift our demand to the right, leading to higher quantities at every price, leading to a higher level of demand. A couple of other examples. A recession hits. Some people lose their jobs and others lose hours at their jobs. That's lower income. Another option is tacos might go on sale this weekend. These are both things that will make us buy fewer tacos today. Lower quantities at every price is a decrease in demand. I know that was a quick little crash course. Hopefully it was helpful to you. If not, look around. There's like a million more videos on this topic here on YouTube from people with a lot more patience in editing and creating high quality content. Mine's a little dry, but it'll work. And if you follow my profile or subscribe or whatever it is people do, you can follow me because this is principles and I have many upper level classes also. So if you've got more econ in your future, stick around. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope it was helpful. If not, too bad. Good luck. Happy econing. And next time you have some tacos, think of me in this wonderful video. Later.